On August 4, 1997, an interesting story comes. Skynet started taking control over United States weapon arsenal. The purpose of its design was to safeguard the weapon arsenal. And see, it started learning in a geometrical rate and became self-aware. Now on August 29, 1997, it started taking decision on its own. To stop them, human intervention was there. But now a defensive mechanism came in Skynet. Skynet started a war between United States and Russia, leaking millions of information, and billions of people died. Luckily, this is the story of Terminator. But this shows the potential threat that is associated with artificial intelligence. So this team, that is me, Abhilash Patjoshi, Abhinav Jain, and Abhyas Narula, will be talking for the topic that is artificial intelligence is dangerous. So I have done some of the research regarding this artificial intelligence, and also a part of my college project. I went through various pros and cons of artificial intelligence. Of course, 3 years back then, it was in a booming stage. So we all were researching on it. And it was we all were very inquisitive regarding various things that is coming into the picture. So now 4 body is what we're going to discuss. The first thing is the ethical concern. Now you have seen many research has come where United States and Russia especially, also to some extent China, are developing killer robot. The main purpose of it is they will deploy so that it will kill the enemy. But since the artificial intelligence is in a developing stage, there is a major concern that some human intervention or hacking can happen. In that case, it can backfire and kill your people. Since it is not made up of human body or it is made up of metal body, it can sustain some bullets, and by the time millions of your army will be destroyed. Now coming to second thing which is happening in university and many of the hiring process. We know that artificial intelligence is now verifying the CV. You know what is the concern with that? It has been found in many cases it has some biases against women. Also, in judiciary system, they started deploying artificial intelligence. They were testing some of the cases, and they found it has some biases against the black people. So the first thing was ethical reason. Now coming to the second, which is job displacement. We know by 2025, artificial intelligence is likely to displace 87 millions of jobs, and it will of course replace with 95 millions of jobs. But there will be a market downtime happening. If job changes, some people will leave the job. The morale of the society will be down, and this disruption can make and bring so many economic downtimes, which is not good for the entire world. After COVID, if this kind of disruption happens, global economy and its backbone will collapse. Now, the third point that is coming to the picture is lack of control. In one of the tests that was happened by OpenAI, which actually generated a ChatGPT for GPT-3, they thought some of the uncensored and inappropriate content started popping up. Some things that is not in the control started intervening, and it is also dispersing the normal way of life. So if the lack of control is there, then it can hamper human life, and in turn some of the technology that we are creating in the process. Now, the last and the fourth point, which is the security bias. We know that artificial intelligence is in the progressive state. Now you have seen there are some of the regime change in the Middle East. Now just imagine if these people happen to take control over this thing, what can happen? If they try to breach this artificial intelligence, which may be taking over your intelligence or safeguarding your weapon arsenal, they can wage a war. And you know, in I don't remember the year, one of the hacker actually hacked the Pentagon system, and that was a computer system that is well designed and well protected. And if a developing software like artificial intelligence is being breached, you can imagine $1 billion of information can be leaked across the border, and some nuclear war can happen. So these are some of the reasons why artificial intelligence can be dangerous to human society.
You presented your points very well, fairly well, my friend, but I have a different point of view, and I would like to keep forth my team's point of view. So I am Amir Atik, this is Abhilash Rai, and this is Abhib Sapani, and we will be speaking against the motion, which is artificial intelligence may not be that dangerous of which we are trying to portray it. You know, first and foremost, the benefits of AI. However we debate, we can't deny the benefits we can culminate and we can extract out of artificial intelligence. These days, artificial intelligence is being used in the field of healthcare, in the field of wealth management, in the field of logistics, in the field of production, in the field of education. You name the sector, and I can tell you that AI is being used there. You know, in our everyday life, AI has been so helpful, AI has been so contributive of its effort towards each and every task of human society. Not only that, AI has done a significant amount of growth in a technology which is nurturing through the use of AI. That is to say, you know, that for example, predictive maintenance, predictive measurement, taking decisions in advance, forecasting. Artificial intelligence learn from its mistake. As we say, it is machine learning. The machine keeps on learning with the inputs it gets, and with the time, which each passage of time, that machine keeps on learning. And then comes a next part that is called the deep learning part of artificial intelligence, in which machine starts taking decisions. And Abhilash very well explained all the harmful effects of an AI, and my friend has given a very good example of Terminator. But let me remind you that not only artificial intelligence was the sole, culprit of that particular event in that movie. basic culprit was the human who didn't know how to control that artificial intelligence. And as you said, jobs will be lost. Coming of AI, a lot of jobs will be lost, and robotics and all. Same thing happened with the launch of robotics. And you can see now, where are we now? Robotics are not taking our jobs; they are assisting in our jobs. And artificial intelligence may not take away our job, but may make job more competitive. May bring a whole new tech, or a whole new department, a whole new industry in the field of job market, right? So artificial intelligence can contribute positively, and people can, in fact, people who learn artificial intelligence and speak in favor of artificial intelligence and know how to use artificial intelligence into their benefit, can actually benefit out of it.
So, presenting you some facts and figures regarding how AI has been disruptive. First of all, we talked about job displacement. According to the World Economic Forum report, by 2025, we'll lose 85 million jobs due to AI. Now, coming on to ethical concerns, as mentioned by my teammate, there has been a study published in the journal Science Advances in 2018 that the systems exhibit gender and racial bias. How can we let AI take a decision if it's a concern of gender and racial bias, which we have been continuing to fight over on a world basis? We have organizations that are working to remove these biases. Now, coming to the security risks, the 2021 Cyber Threat Landscape report by SonicWall reported a significant increase in cyber attacks due to AI-powered attacks being more sophisticated. The systems, the default systems are not able to catch those effects. Now, coming on to the privacy issues, the Cambridge Analytica scandal in 2018 revealed how AI-driven algorithms were used to manipulate and exploit personal data of millions of Facebook users. This data gets leaked, and which got leaked caused harm to many people. We cannot even remember what consequence it led to. People hid those things that AI has done in this consequences. Now, lack of regulation and standards. We do not have laws. We do not have data compliance laws. We do not have AI-related laws that can help us build a useful AI. The lack of comprehensive regulation. Even the European Union General Data Protection Laws set stringent rule for AIs, while the US states lacks a comprehensive federal AI regulatory framework as of our knowledge in current January. Like US doesn't even have a data protection law for AI. Now, existential risks are some kind of risks that even the famous entrepreneur come tech machine, you can say, Elon Musk and late Stephen Hawking have expressed concerns about these. These are the data points and proofs that illustrate tangible challenges and risks associated with AI.
So there are several arguments for why artificial intelligence is not inherently dangerous. So few of those reasons are here. The first one being controlled development. AI systems can be created and developed in a way in which they are not dangerous to human beings if they are developed in a proper manner. The second reason being limited scope. So AI is specialized in a particular manner, or they have a narrow scope. So they do not have the knowledge about the whole world, and they can't be dangerous to humans. The third point being lack of motivation. So like humans have motivation to be successful in a particular field or do something, but AI lacks that motivation, and therefore it does not have the will to do something. It won't get malicious. This is the third point. Fourth point is programming and learning. So while AI is being developed, humans can program the AI in a particular way so that it does not go against the human civilization and it does not become a danger for humans. The fifth one being human oversight. So by developing AI, can we put systems that it can only develop while there is human oversight, like a fail-safe mechanism. So there will always be humans above AI. And also my last point being that AI can only develop as far as we humans provide them the knowledge. So as humans, it is our duty to make sure that we do not give them the chance to go against us. We should give them a particular knowledge, and they not be dangerous to us. This is what I believe. Thank you.
So according to my research, I would like to present it in 3 pointers. First, is artificial intelligence bad? Let's take a prominent example of fighter jets. Considering that they would in future turn to be autonomous, people would think that the risk is reduced, but the risk will be exponentially higher. Considering that the machine may make mistake on decisions such as how to attack, who to attack, and where to attack, it will create a situation just like a new world war, which is not suitable and feasible as well. Second part being, should we be scared of artificial intelligence? According to the quote of Microsoft co-founder, who is Bill Gates, believes that there is a reason to be cautious, but the good can outweigh the bad if managed properly. But that if is a very big if. Third point being, how can artificial intelligence be dangerous? while we haven't achieved any super intelligent machines yet, the legal, political, societal, and financial aspects are so complex and wide-reaching that it's necessary to look at them now as we are safely prepared for the future.
So I have 3 points. First is human oversight. We have to keep an eye on how people are using AI. So institutions like European Union's GDPR and ongoing efforts from organizations like IEEE constantly guide us of how using AI would be beneficial for us. Secondly, social benefits. It has a great impact on health sector because nowadays doctors can diagnose diseases with the help of AI, and there is a machine which can diagnose even heart attack before 15 minutes of happening. So it's a very good advantage for the health sector. Secondly, there is a McKinsey finding that it is creating a lot of jobs and it is helping us to improve the economic scenario. Now, third point is augmentation and not replacement. We can use AI and work accordingly, according to the AI and not replace employees.
In conclusion, I would like to say that bringing all the perspectives that we have proposed, AI is pretty dangerous because of autonomous weapons. Even Vladimir Putin, who is Russia's president, he has also quoted, artificial intelligence is the future, not only for Russia, but for all humankind. It comes with enormous opportunities, but also threats that are difficult to predict. Whoever becomes the leader in this sphere will become the ruler of this world. We cannot let these things overtake. Then it can also invade our privacy and social grading. Basically, China has a system of social grading. It keeps on it focuses on basic things like if you are smoking in public places or if you are walking properly on the footpath. So if these kind of things, if someone is watching and grading you on the basis of that, that is not only that is not only invasion of privacy. It's social oppression in one way. Then misalignment between our goals and machine's goals. Basically, we cannot feed what we want from the machine. Machine on its own learns and then behaves accordingly through the situation. And long term, critics are warning that the philosophy of long termism in AI, which is dangerous and distracting from the real problems associated with AI. During a lecture at Northwestern University, AI expert Kai-Fu Lee championed AI technology and its forthcoming impact, also noting its side effects and limitations, which are pretty dangerous.
You see, every time we make progress, we also get a new appreciation of how hard it is. So let me tell you, we are overestimating the power of AI right now, but and be very sure about it that AI will develop, and AI is going to develop a lot. It is still in its one of the initial phases. But let me end it with on a good note of all the possible solutions which AI can provide. For example, we can regulate the development and use of AI to ensure that it is used in a responsible and ethical manner. Governments and international organizations could work together to establish guidelines, basic parameters, standards in which AI can be developed and used to prevent its misuse. Another approach is to develop AI system that is designed to be transparent and accountable inherently. Apart from that, they can work and they can be taken control of if necessary. Finally, there is a need to prepare the social and economic disruptions that could easily be caused by AI. This could involve developing new job training, new education programs to help people adapt in a better way to artificial intelligence. Thank you.